What if the season you're going through right now isn't trying to break you, but to build something inside you that you've never seen before? Because when life gets heavy, it doesn't feel like growth. It feels like pressure. It feels like chaos. It feels like everything is happening at once for no reason at all. And suddenly, your mind starts running the same questions on repeat. Why me? Why now? How much more am I supposed to take? When does this finally stop? And I get it. Because stress doesn't just sit on your shoulders. It presses on your entire life. One problem becomes two becomes 10. And before you even realize it, you're not just dealing with what's happening around you. You're fighting a war inside your own head. Your thoughts get louder than your reality. Your patience starts slipping. Your confidence starts fading. And the question creeps in quietly at first, then all at once. What if I'm not strong enough for this? But listen closely, because this is the part you need to hear the most. Stress comes and goes. Hard seasons come and go. Painful chapters come and go. But the version of you that gets shaped in the middle of it, that stays. And that's what most people miss. We spend so much time asking, how do I escape this? But maybe the real question is, what is this trying to turn me into? Because pressure doesn't just break things. It reveals things. It builds things. It exposes strength you didn't know you had. Patience you didn't think you possessed. Discipline you've been avoiding. Resilience you only discover when you have no other choice. Think about it like this. A diamond doesn't form in comfort. It forms under pressure so intense it changes the structure of what it touches. And no, this isn't about pretending pain feels good. It doesn't. And it's not about being grateful for everything that hurts you. It's about realizing something powerful. You are not powerless inside of it. Life can hurt you, but it doesn't get to define you. Life can shake you, but it doesn't get to destroy you. Life can knock you down, but it doesn't get to decide you stay there. And sometimes, the most powerful sentence you can say in the middle of everything falling apart is this. This is hard, but I'm still here. Pause on that. I'm still here. Not because it was easy, not because it didn't hurt, but because you survived things you once thought would end you. Nights you didn't think you'd get through. Days you thought would break you completely. Moments where you had no answers, no clarity, no control. And yet, you're still here. That's not weakness. That's proof. Proof that you've already survived more than you give yourself credit for. So the next time stress shows up and tries to convince you otherwise, don't say, I can't handle this. Say, I've handled worse before. Don't say, this is too much. Say, this feeling will pass. Don't say, I'm falling apart. Say, I don't have to figure everything out right now. And above all else, don't become your stress. Because there's a difference between feeling overwhelmed and becoming overwhelmed. You can be struggling without being a failure. You can be lost without being broken. You can be unsure without being hopeless. And you can say, I'm not okay right now, without turning it into, I'll never be okay again. This moment is not your final destination. But when you're inside the storm, it feels like the storm is all there is. That's the illusion. Storms don't last forever. The wind shifts, the rain slows, the sky eventually changes. And one day you look back and realize, I made it through something I thought would destroy me. So keep your head up. Not because everything is fine, but because you refuse to let temporary pain convince you that your future is gone. Keep your head up when you're exhausted. Keep your head up when you're confused. Keep your head up when nothing makes sense. Keep your head up when progress feels invisible. Because sometimes strength doesn't look like power. Sometimes it looks like refusing to quit. And here's something people don't say enough. Character is built in silence. It's built when you're stressed and still choose patience. When you're angry and still choose control. When you're tired and still show up. When you're disappointed and still keep going. When life gives you every reason to become bitter. And you choose to become better anyway. That's character. And maybe, just maybe, that's what this season is doing to you right now. Maybe it's stripping away what you thought you needed. Maybe it's teaching you boundaries. Maybe it's forcing you to stop trying to control everything. Maybe it's showing you who you are when nothing is stable. Maybe it's teaching you how to trust yourself again. Because you don't recognize peace until you've lived without it. You don't recognize strength until you've been tested. You don't recognize growth until you look back and think, I'm not the same person I used to be. And that's the point. Not to avoid stress, that's impossible. But to become someone who doesn't lose themselves inside of it. Because stress will come. It always does. Bills will come. Problems will come. Unexpected calls will come. Disappointments will come. People will leave. Plans will fail. Life will shift without warning. That's reality. But what you become because of it, that's your choice. Will it harden you or strengthen you? Will it break your spirit or build your discipline? Will it make you doubt yourself or remind you of everything you've already survived? Because the real battle isn't always what happens to you. It's who you become because of it. So breathe. Right now, just breathe. You don't have to fix your entire life today. You don't have to solve everything tonight. You don't have to see the full path. Sometimes the goal is just make it through this moment. And then the next, and then the next. One step, one breath, one decision at a time. Stop expecting yourself to be okay all the time. You're not supposed to be. You're human. You're allowed to struggle. You're allowed to pause. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to say, I need a break. That's not weakness. That's survival. But don't stay down forever. Feel it, process it, then remind yourself, I still have somewhere to go. Because the story isn't finished. You haven't met every version of yourself yet. You haven't stepped into every opportunity yet. You haven't lived every chapter yet. So don't let one difficult page convince you the book is over. Maybe this chapter is messy. Maybe it's painful. Maybe it's confusing. But it's not the ending. It's just a chapter. And one day, you might look back at this exact moment and realize that was the season that changed everything. Not because it broke you, but because it taught you how to stand when everything else was shaking. How to breathe when everything felt heavy. How to keep going when motivation disappeared. How to become your own reason to continue. And that is powerful. So if you're listening to this right now and you feel overwhelmed, exhausted, lost, or unsure of yourself, hear this clearly. You are not your worst day. You are not your anxiety. You are not your mistakes. You are not your setbacks. You are not your circumstances. And you are absolutely not finished. This moment is temporary. This pain is temporary. This pressure is temporary. But what it builds inside you, that can last a lifetime. So keep your head up, even if it shakes, even if it hurts, even if you're scared, even if you don't know what comes next. Because courage isn't the absence of fear. It's moving forward while fear is still there. And the next time life presses down on you, don't ask, why is this happening to me? Ask instead, who am I becoming because of this? Because stress will come and stress will go. But every time you choose to keep going, every time you choose patience, every time you choose discipline, every time you choose hope, you are building something unshakable inside yourself. You are building you. And one day, you'll look back and realize the things you thought were breaking you were actually building you into something stronger than you ever imagined. So breathe, stand tall, take the step. You don't need to conquer your entire life today. Just don't give up on yourself today. Because this is a season, not your identity. This is a moment, not your entire story. And this is pressure, not proof that you're broken. Let it build you. And when you finally make it through, don't just say, I'm glad that's over. Say, I'm proud of who I became in it. Because you didn't just survive it, you were shaped by it. And whatever you're facing right now, keep going. Your story isn't over. You're still becoming. Until next time.